Well, hello, my friends. Welcome to another episode of Listen to the Vibes, the daily devotion series. Today, I'm talking about how to succeed by the people that you want to emulate or you want to hang around with. You know, you got to find people who are motivated and they're positive, that they've had a dream, they've got a goal, and they set out to achieve those goals. Now, even if they haven't got there yet, if you see someone in that process that their mind is focused on what they want to do, you need to align yourself with these people. You know, if there's people out there, okay, I'm going to give you an example. See, I want to succeed in podcasting and in YouTube videos and things like that. So there's certain channels that I subscribe to. I want y'all to understand what this video is about. I'm not trying to get anything out of these guys. Nobody asked me to do this. You know, you can say I'm kind of sucking up to them, whatever, but I just feel like they deserve recognition for what they do, and that they are who they are. And I think you should follow the same kind of path, I guess you'd say. Follow this formula. These people, they not only hold my interest because they like a lot of the things that I like. They talk about a lot of the things that I'm interested in. You know, and sometimes they have opinions that I don't always agree with, but I like the way they do things. You know, they've got that formula down. There's something about their characteristics, you know, their personality. I'm going to give them a shout out today. You know, not that they need my help. I mean, their subscribers and, you know, everything they do is way beyond anything that I'm doing. And I want to learn from these people. I want to be just like they are as far as success goes. You know, I want to do my own thing. And that's what you should do. You should always have your own visions, your own dreams, your own goals, and, you know, have your own style. But when you look at these people, you know, try to follow along the lines of that same formula that they have. You know, find out what makes them tick. I say I made a list, and this is just a handful of them. If I sat here and I told you all the ones that I subscribe to, it'd take all day. But there was some of them that just I picked them out because there's just something about them that I really, really like. And I hope that if I tell you about them, that you'll go check them out, and, you know, you'll see what I'm talking about. And if you want to get into doing videos or, you know, podcasting, that kind of stuff, I think you should learn from these folks. You know, watch what they do. And there's other things that they're doing that you're not going to see in the videos. You know, how they advertise their stuff. You know, promotions and all these other things that they do. You know, whether it be in the editing and production and stuff like that. But, you know, watch how they do things. I haven't quite got that formula down yet, but I hope one day that I can. And I don't know any of these people, and for the most part, they don't know who I am. The exception of Travis Hunter, who has a channel called Hooner Tang. He's a comedian, and I've interviewed him before, and he's just an awesome guy. He's funny, and say we don't always have the same views on things, but his take is just, it's funny. I don't care if you agree with him or not. You just gotta be open and have a sense of humor, and I think you'd enjoy it. But I say I made this list, and these people, it's almost like some of them grew up with me. They like the same movies, or comic books, or different things like that. But there's that Star Wars girl, of course. It's in the title, Star Wars. That's one of my favorite things in the world. Nerdrotic. I'm not much into games and stuff like that, but comic books and movies and stuff. I love his take on it. And then there's Tim Pool, who runs Timcast. Now, he isn't affiliated with the same political party that I am, and I'm not pushing for politics here, but he tells the news, and he tells it like it is, and he calls out everyone, and he gives people credit where credit is due. So that's another reason why I enjoy him. His story is great. He really studies the news, and he gives it to you. It's from his perspective, but for the most part, I agree with what he says. And then there's Clownfish TV, another one who's into the comics and Disney and all these other things. The Quartering, who's also into the comic books, gaming, movies, all this stuff. And then there's Education. Now, some of you probably won't enjoy it. I'm not going to tell you about his politics and stuff, but it's just funny. Then there's Officer Tatum, who, like his name says, he was a police officer, and he has a take on things that you probably wouldn't expect, but he seems to be a very godly man. He's very positive. I say you may not agree with his politics and stuff, but I love what he has to say. Scammer Payback. Now, I discovered these videos. There's another one called Kit Boga. Yeah, Kit Boga. And anyway, what they do is they get a hold of these call centers that are, they try to scam people by, taking your money and, telling you they're going to shut down your internet, or just all those, you get those stupid calls, or you get those stupid pop-ups on your computer. And it's just fun to watch them get revenge on these scammers. Emergency Awesome, that has a lot to do with movies and things like that. Yellow Flash 2, who also comics along that line. Young Ripa 59. Now, once again, this guy is in a different political party than I am, but his take, I agree on a lot of things he says, and he doesn't mind telling you what's on his mind. Geeks and Gamers, once again, another one of those talks about Star Wars comic books. I'm not into the games, but that's cool. If you're into games, it's fun to watch. RK Outpost, that's another one about comics and all kinds of pop culture stuff. And if he sees this video and I get your name wrong, sir, I do apologize. But if you like reaction videos and you like music, this is the guy to watch. Jamel, aka Jamal, I hope I said that right. Rick Beto, I guess that's how you say his last name. I'm not sure, but this is a guy that's in the music biz, and he talks about music, and which is another one of my favorite subjects. Soul Pancake. Now, I think they have different shows on there, but Rainn Wilson from The Office, and he was in Rob Zombie movie, and he's got a bunch of other funny movies. But they bring a lot of positivity in what they talk about, and his personality comes out in his shows. And then if you're into paranormal stuff, Unexplained Cases. Now, I actually do know these guys. I've had them on my show before, and I love ghosts and UFOs and Bigfoot and all this stuff. And it's fun to watch these guys. And not only is it because they cover a lot of the subjects that I'm interested in, but they're not afraid to tell you how they feel, that they kind of go against the grain and say they stand up for what they believe in, and they really honestly don't care if you like them or not. They're going to tell you how they feel, what they think, which I think is very important nowadays. Too many people just want to go with the crowd. And when you have someone that is not going that same direction, that, goes with their gut, those are people that you can't help but admire. Now, you may totally disagree with me on this. You may say, you're stupid or whatever. That's fine. You can have your opinions. That's what this country is all about, having your own opinion. But I just think that people that don't go with the status quo, that they follow their own path, those are people that you need to follow. Even if you don't always agree with what they have to say. I'm just trying to give you some kind of a foundation and a foothold to get you where you want to be. You don't have to go check these guys out. I suggest that you do, but emulate these kind of people. Don't be like the rest of the crowd. If your friends are going the wrong direction, sometimes you have to let those people go. I used to be a heavy drinker and drug user. I'm not afraid to say I was a loser. And I used to hang out with people that had that same mentality. When I decided it was time to grow up and to get on the right path, I had to leave these people behind. Now, I still love them, but I love them from afar. I'll still talk to them now and then. I just don't go out of my way to hang out with them. It's not that I don't care and that I think I'm better than them. It's just they don't have the same goals that I do. You have to surround yourself with positive people. I hope this helps. I hope you really heed my advice, and even if you don't watch these guys, try to make your own path. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, because it's only through your support that we're able to continue doing the things that we do. And until the next one, have a great day.